What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the MeatHaus. Just had a killer push day this morning, as you can tell. Pretty sweaty. Got after it. If you like home gym content, you want to see how you can get a killer workout at home, build a great physique, you're in the right place. Consider subscribing. Get incline bench, incline flies, lateral raises, rear delt flies, and then 2 tricep exercises to wrap us up. We just hit 28 subscribers on YouTube. Who's gonna be 29? Who's gonna be 30? Could it possibly be you? Okay, so first working set, we're hitting 145 incline bench, 3 sets, 8 to 12. Did 135 last week. Nothing crazy. We're in this gaining phase. My weight's creeping up, a little bit week over week. Trying to push the weight, trying to push the volume, pack on some mass really through the end of this year. And then come January, we'll cut back down and see what all this work was for. But until we get to that point, we gotta just keep building mass. Keep getting bigger, keep getting stronger. So let's hit this first set, see what happens. A lot of leg. Showing off a lot of leg. That's all good though. 10 pounds more than we were doing last week. Got 8 reps on the first set. One thing I've noticed about training again in the morning is normally I've had about like 1,200 to 1,500 calories consumed by, around lunchtime when I typically train. Here in the morning, I just had a banana and these like fig bars that we got from Costco for my daughter, which is decently high carb, hoping that it's a little faster acting to get some sort of fuel and pump for this workout. But I don't want to say I feel weaker or I'm noticing myself be weaker, 3 days of training this early, but at least so far it does seem noticeable. Also need to go to bed earlier. I'm pretty tired. Such a unique problem to have, what a beautiful life we live. Being able to do this and talk to you guys, so definitely could be worse. That's for sure. But let's get the second set done. I know I'm breaking some sort of gym faux pas, mixing bumpers with metal plates. Fashion is the end game. I get it. But this is what we got, and it's a home gym and only people on Twitch and people on YouTube can give me shit for it because I don't care and my wife doesn't care. 1 set left here on incline bench. Then we'll sit up for some incline dumbbell flies, hit our delts, hit our triceps, and then get out of here. Come on. Incline dumbbell flies, rocking 25s. I like flies. I really wish we had a pec deck or some sort of dedicated fly machine or like a functional trainer or a cable tower or something. I do think are a little unstable. And so just really need to be mindful of, my shoulder, pecs, things like that. Last thing I want to do is tear a pec doing an incline dumbbell fly. People have built great physiques with less equipment than we've got. So if they can make it work, I definitely can. So let's get after it. Here we go. Oh. Whew. 15. Oh. How those look? Not terrible. Okay. This is the MeatHaus. You know, we live stream our workouts 4 or 5 times a week here from my garage. If you like kind of this raw and unfiltered content, you know, that people say, trying to be all cool, consider following. Just a 32-year-old dad in Texas, trying to get jacked, trying to get tan, have fun while we're doing it. But enough salesmanship. Let's get this last set of flies in here. Again, going for 15 with the 25s. Oh man. Oh man. Oy. Those look decent. Watching the camera feed, we'll take it. Moving to delts. I'm gonna do 3 sets on lateral raises. Regular viewers of the MeatHaus know I hit lateral raises pretty frequently with pretty high volume, really to build these delts during our gaining phase. As a recovering former power lifter, you know, arms, delts, and like lat width are areas that needed to be improved for sure. And now that I've transitioned more to hypertrophy training and bodybuilding style training, things like that, to build a good physique, fill out your shirts, you know, get that V taper, we're hitting delts pretty frequently. Somewhere in the 8 to 15 rep range, 20-pound dumbbell, holding onto the rack. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Just hammering these delts. Oh, man. For the folks watching, my non-Texans or my Texans, shout out Buc-ee's. Shout out Buc-ee's. If you know, you know. Sorry if I just blew out your eardrums by bumping into the rack. Sheesh. All right, here we go. Oh. Now for the viewers watching, they get the best angle in the house. A little sneak peek at my booty. Oh, man, probably using a little more momentum than I would like. All right, last set. Here we go. Come on. $12, $13, $14, oh, $15. Oh. Oh man. Oh, 15. Jeez. Man, those were hard. Such a vlogger type thing. What's up, YouTube? Back in my garage here. It is time to do our rear delts. You already know how we do it. Head on the bench. Rocking 7.5 pounds. As many as we can do for 2 sets. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, sheesh. But man, that straw hat flag looks good. For triceps, we're gonna do our standing on this foot plate tricep pushdowns, 60 pounds, going for 8 to 12. It's kind of what we got in terms of cable pushdowns, so this is what we do. Make the best of it while we can, even if this is crazy unstable. Second set, tricep pushdowns. Trying to build this meat back here. Whew, get some big arms. Profile view. Let's get after it. Here we go. Come on, we got 2 more. Oh. So in the interest of time, sticking on the lat tower, we just did our tricep pushdowns, 3 sets. We'll do 2 sets overhead, same weight, 60 pounds. This will be our last movement of the day. And then I will go start my Saturday with the family. Oh. All right, so that brings us to the end of our workout. Really solid push day. Probably going up 10 pounds on incline bench. Might have been a bit of an overshoot. Thanks for the folks tuning in on Twitch. If you made it this far into the YouTube video, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing. We're Tokyo drifting our way to 100 subscribers on YouTube. Please consider liking the video, dropping a comment. If you want to catch these workouts live, check us out on Twitch at The MeatHaus. We live stream our workouts 4 to 5 times a week, usually around 6 a.m. Central Time. So if you're a morning warrior, wake up and hang out with The MeatHaus. We like to have fun here. So with that, you all have been great. We've been The MeatHaus. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Bye-bye.